Understanding Stook the Sheaves, a dive into agricultural language. Hello everyone. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating phrase from the world of agriculture, stook the sheaves. This might sound like a mouthful, but don't worry, we're going to break it down together. This phrase is not only a window into historical farming practices but also a great example of how English can encapsulate specific actions and traditions. So, let's get started and unravel the meaning behind these words. Stook the sheaves is a phrase that comes from traditional farming methods. To understand it, we need to look at each component. Stook. This is a verb that describes an action in agriculture. It means to gather and stand up sheaves, bundles of grain, in a field. Sheaves. These are bundles of grain stalks that have been cut and tied together. They are a common sight in grain fields, especially before the advent of modern farming machinery. When farmers stook the sheaves, they are essentially organizing the cut grain in the field for the next stages of harvesting. This was an important step in traditional grain harvesting. Understanding stook the sheaves gives us insight into historical farming techniques. Before modern machinery, farmers cut grain with scythes or sickles. They then tied these cuttings into sheaves. The sheaves were stood up in stooks to dry out in the sun. This process was crucial for effective harvesting and preventing the grain from rotting or getting moldy. It's a great example of how language can preserve historical practices and traditions. For students of English, especially those interested in history, literature, or cultural studies, understanding phrases like stook the sheaves is important because it enriches vocabulary with specific and historical terms. It offers a glimpse into the cultural and historical context of the English language. Such phrases often appear in older literature, providing a deeper understanding of the text. I hope this journey through the phrase, stook the sheaves, has been enlightening. It's a small phrase, but it opens a big window into the past and shows how language can capture specific actions and cultural practices. Remember, every phrase has a story. And as you continue to learn English, you'll discover more of these fascinating stories. Happy learning, and see you in the next video.